The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, we may not break any scoring records here, Clark. These teams focus more on the other side of the ball. Both love defense.
And a tip of the hat and much respect to both squads because they are defensive teams, Kevin. The name of the game, though, we know is scoring points, more points than your opposition. And these teams focus on reducing the points allowed as the way they win.
From 10 feet out, off the left rim and out. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Pass to Jefferson. Lee with the steal. Here's Hudson. Garnett, the screen. Shoots it. A nice shot by Hudson. About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Byron Scott and I talked a few minutes ago. One of his priorities in this game is to match the intensity that Kevin Garnett brings to the floor. Coach said KG likes to set the tone with his energy. He wants to rattle opponents, and we can't let that happen. We have to bring the fight to him. So don't be surprised if we see a little trash talk out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Up again, and Garnett able to finish.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever, and that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Pass to Kittles. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Johnson against Hudson. Jackson, a screen on Johnson. Hudson the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Jefferson kicks to Martin. Pass to Kittles. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Lee. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Garnett can't get it to go. Right side, Martin. Back to Jefferson. Pass to Kittles. And here is Johnson. Mutombo is screen on Hudson. To the paint, trying to end the drought.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Minnesota leading by 4. On the wing, Jackson. Now here's Lee. Back to Jackson. Lee gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Johnson, the pass to Jefferson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Martin.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Here's Hudson. The three. Offensive rebound, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Martin after the basket by Minnesota. Over Garnett. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Pass to Lee. Here's Hudson. 4 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, how about the range there from Zerbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Nets trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Mutombo. Back to Johnson. Mutombo sets a screen. Johnson, good.
Great job sharing the basketball.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Hudson. Pass to Garnett. And here is Lee. Shot clock at 6. Over Kittles. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
So it's New Jersey now. After the basket by Minnesota and the basket by Mutombo.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Lee outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Lee. Top of the key. And again, it's Minnesota.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Jersey Nets. 9-point game. Mutombo kicks to Jefferson. Mutombo is screen on Hudson. Johnson, the pass to Mutombo. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Garnett, the screen, down low, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jefferson kicks to Martin. Pass to Kittles. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose, because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Kittles. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. All right, Clark, at this juncture of the season, what's important for a young player?
Well, for young players, universally, Kevin, it's all about getting comfortable, making sure that you're earning your way, feeling like you belong. That's where your confidence comes from.
Minnesota leading by 9. Garnett outside. Smith on the wing, defended by Jefferson. Here's Lee. It's tipped.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside. Fades and shoots. Again, the miss by Lee. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Childs. The baseline J. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brandon the pass to Lee. Garnett outside. Jackson down low. He's up against Mutombo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
Yeah, and this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And the Nets making a change here. Rodgers is checked in. No free throws good from Jackson. And here are the Nets now. They trail by 11. Armstrong dishes to Mutombo. Here's Jefferson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Trent's checked in. And both free throws good for Jefferson. Here's Brandon. No scoring in this one. Pass to Zerbiak. Smith kicks to Trent. Now here's Lee. Here's the 3. And Jefferson sends it back. Now Armstrong. Rodgers passes to Martin. Here's Jefferson. Back to Martin. It's stolen. Lee with the ball. Jefferson picks him up. Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And now New Jersey on the break. Armstrong passes to Rodgers. Martin kicks to Jefferson. Clock at 6. Here's Mutombo over Lee. Pass to Armstrong. Here is Rodgers. It's stolen by Smith. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Lee with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Armstrong after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Martin. No good on that one. Smith with the defensive effort. inside, and that one is hammered home.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Armstrong. Nothing on the board. Pass to Martin. Now Jefferson. Back to Martin. It's taken away by Smith. He lobs it up. Can't complete the alley-oop. Nets trail by 13. Outside Jefferson. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break, Minnesota. Lee with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Some changes for New Jersey. Collins checked in for Mutombo. Williams comes in for Martin. And it's Brown in for Richard Jefferson. Smith, the pass to Strickland. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Trent. Pass to Serbiak from deep. Rebound by Armstrong. New Jersey has gone 0-2 from deep here. Brown with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that hit wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Here's Brandon. Still scoreless. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. New Jersey on D. 11-point game. 6 to shoot. Strickland. A rebound by the Nets.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Pass to Rogers. Over Serbiak. Rogers can't make the basket. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Strickland. Collins grabs the miss.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Here's Childs. To Armstrong. Williams a screen to the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Boy, these are great time for the Lakers, aren't they, Clark? The three-peat, Magic Johnson joining the Hall of Fame this summer, but James Worthy still waiting since 2000.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time for James Worthy. But to your earlier point, clearly a banner summer for the Lakers. You think about Magic Johnson, the first ballot, surefire Hall of Famer, riding the wave of a three-peat. Couldn't be any better for the Los Angeles Lakers.
That free throw missing. Hudson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second free throw. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Brandon. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Serbiak. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Childs. Pass to Collins. Here is Rogers. Guarded by Serbiak. Rebound by Serbiak. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Hudson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Nets trail by 13. Johnson, the pass to Collins. Now Jefferson. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Johnson. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Smith. Still without a basket. Pass to Serbiak. Jefferson with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
To the inside. And finished off by Jefferson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Nets. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Nice job holding off the defense inside there.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Johnson finds Williams. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Kittles. Back to Jefferson. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Trent. Timberwolves leading by 11. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by Williams. Back to Johnson. Now here's Williams. Pass to Collins. Good work defensively by Trent. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Hudson.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Mutombo, he's checked in for New Jersey.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Johnson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Mutombo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to dissect.
And so Mutombo nails both of them.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Now, here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Serbiak, defended by Jefferson. And here is Serbiak. He's got 7. Outside Jefferson. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garnett's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 21, Kevin Garnett.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Hudson. He's got 5. And it's off from three-point range. Johnson with the bounce pass. Pass to Williams. Here's Jefferson. On the wing, Johnson. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
The Nets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Garnett. It's stolen by Mutombo. In transition, here come the Nets. And the shot goes in from Kittle.
Yeah, you know, he just took off in transition and gets there to finish off the fast break strong.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Brandon. Nothing on the board. Lee outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Jersey Nets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Mutombo passes to Martin over Smith. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Mutombo.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Minnesota leading by 10. Pass to Hudson. Garnett outside. Here's Hudson to the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took it out.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Brandon. He has yet to score. Garnett high post. New Jersey with the rebound. Jefferson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tipped away. Lee with the steal. Pass to Brandon. Hudson kicks to Smith. Timberwolves passing it around. Lee outside. 6 to shoot. Over Jefferson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Nets trail by 8. Johnson outside. And here's Martin. Back to Johnson. Kittles passes to Johnson. And that one drops. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Hudson. Garnett, right side. Can they get it? And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 13. Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Now here is Martin. 17 points for him last game against Washington. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Garnett. Here's Serbiak, defended by Jefferson. Nets trail by 8. Here's Johnson. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Garnett kicks to Jackson. Lee outside. Here's Serbiak, defended by Jefferson. Clock at 4. There's Lee with the 3. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Johnson. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Nets. Lee outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Jefferson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Martin. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Serbiak passes to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Jackson. Here's Lee. This one for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
3 points.
Lee's got 14 points for the game.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
Inside. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Lee really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Johnson, the pass to Jefferson. Now here is Martin. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 10 points for Kenyon Martin.
Look, you've got to foul him hard if you're going to keep Martin from scoring. He's too strong if you don't.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Hudson the pass to Serbiak. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lee. Lets it go with a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lee's got 17.
That's getting to your spot and then trusting that the ball will find you.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Now Martin. Outside Jefferson. And here's Martin. Guarded by Garnett. Martin the pass to Kittles. That one, no good. Minnesota's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Garnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Kenyon Martin.
And, you know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And both free throws good from Garnett. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Kittles. Just 5 to shoot over Lee. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Hudson against Jefferson. No good from Hudson.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kenyon Martin.
And I tell you what, once he gets in a groove, it's just tough to slow Martin down.
Minnesota with the ball. Hudson the pass to Serbiak. Now Jackson. He has 6. Lee outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For New Jersey, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hat there and attacking the rim.
Timberwolves leading by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Lee. That one goes. Count it. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Pass to Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Anthony Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists here tonight. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And that one is off. Mutombo is a nice D. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Kittles. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Serbiak passes to Hudson. Now Lee. Garnett inside, covered by Martin. Garnett can't get it to go. Nets trail by 4. Down low. It's picked off. Serbiak passes to Hudson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. High post, Jackson. He's up against Mutombo. Lee. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside, Martin. Jefferson passing to Kittles. Good on the triple. Kittles has got 5 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Hudson. He has 5. Lee outside. Launches it. Jackson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Martin. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Serbiak passes to Hudson. Garnett with a screen on Johnson. And here is Serbiak. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Garnett at the elbow. The rebound by the Nets. Martin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And here is Serbiak. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Garnett just attacking the rim.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Rodgers check in for Jefferson. Here's Martin. 14 points for him. Here is Rodgers. Over Serbiak. And again, no good by New Jersey. Pass to Brandon. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Johnson outside. It's Martin on the wing. Excellent D there from Garnett. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Brandon. Still yet to score. Right side, Lee. Can't hit that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Rodgers passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Martin with the screen for Johnson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by New Jersey. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Brandon. Lee, a screen on Johnson. Lee outside. Over Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for the Timberwolves?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Take a break.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Free throw good, Lee. Both free throws good for Lee.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Johnson dishes to Martin. Here's Kittles. He's got 5 to end the drought. And he lays it up and in. 16 points for Kenyon Martin.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Brandon. No scoring in this one. Pass to Lee. Over Kittles. No good from Lee.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Johnson. Here is Rogers. Shot clock at 6. Outside Martin. From past the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Brandon. Pass to Serbian. A rebound by the Nets. Mutombo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Armstrong with it. Outside Martin. Pass to Slay. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Just 5 on the clock. Collins kicks to Martin. Over Smith. And the Nets miss again. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Strickland. Scoreless thus far. Here's Brandon. And that one is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Pass to Collins. Now Armstrong. Martin, the pass to Rogers. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Garnett grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Drives to the hoop. Strickland passes to Brandon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Strickland really good at both ends of the court. He's a really good passer, a creative scorer, and a pretty crafty defender, too.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Nets trail by 8. Here's Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Pass to Serbian. Rogers pulls it in. And for the Nets, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Trent against Collins. Here is Rogers. Outside for Jefferson. Pass to Collins. Over Trent. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Rogers.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
He takes it in. Brandon, the pass to Strickland. Trent, a screen on Jefferson. Strickland. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's Jefferson outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Minnesota on top, up by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Brandon, the pass to Hudson. Trent outside. Pass to Lee. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Nets.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Shoots the 3. Smith the pass to Brandon. Back to Smith. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. To the right side. And here's Armstrong to the middle. It's stolen by Smith. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Rogers. Here is Williams. He's covered by Hudson. The 3-ball. Armstrong gets the bucket.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hudson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Jefferson kicks to Armstrong. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He gets it in there.
Smith shoots such a solid percentage from the floor because he doesn't take bad shots. He typically takes good ones.
Here's Jefferson. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Brandon, the pass to Hudson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Lee. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Jefferson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Five to shoot. Jefferson drawn the double team. From downtown. And they recover it. Pass to Williams. Outside Collins. Over to the wing. The 3. Rogers can't make the basket. Minnesota leading by 4. Hudson the pass to Trent. It's stolen by Jefferson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here is Rogers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Lee really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Mutombo, he's checked in for the Nets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Byron Scott talk to his team. And the coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing. Keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Minnesota leading by 3. Lee outside. Smith against Rogers. Smith no good. New Jersey has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Rogers. Now, here's Collins. Mutombo is screen on Lee. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket by Mutombo. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Lee outside. Trying to get something going. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lee's got 24 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Jefferson. Jackson against Mutombo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Timberwolves leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Hudson. Trent, a screen on Armstrong. Hudson the pass to Trent. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The pass, the finish, that's beautiful execution out of that two-man game.
The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Rogers. Here's Jefferson. Now that bucket. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jefferson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Nets trail by 4. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Hudson the pass to Lee. Smith against Rogers. From 13. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To tie it up. Minnesota with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Trent. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Trent's got 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Down low. Here's Rogers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for your Nets, Rodney Rogers. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Hudson. Pass to Zerbiak. Stolen away. Here's Kittle. He's covered by Hudson. Johnson with it. Now Martin. Back to Johnson. A 15-footer. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hudson. Lee outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Hodges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kittles passes to Rogers. Johnson kicks to Martin. Back to Johnson. Pass to Martin. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Hudson. Garnett, the screen. From the baseline. Kittles grabs the board. Nets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Johnson, the pass to Mutombo. Garnett comes over to help. Here's Johnson to tie it up. And it misses. Here's Zerbiak, covered by Johnson. The 3 doesn't go. New Jersey has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Lee against Rogers. Here's Kittle. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Lee outside. Here's Hudson. Garnett high post. Working on Martin. From 13. No good.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Down it goes for 3.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. New Jersey making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in.
Richard Jefferson.
Hudson against Johnson. Martin's in the post. Garnett pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 4. Lee outside. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Garnett pulls it down. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And he commits the intentional foul.
Anthony Johnson, first personal foul, first team foul.
There's the double team with Martin. For 3. Knocks down the 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Then they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Hudson against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, good on the layup. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And so long, everyone.